Everybody, this is the Introverted Comedian. Welcome back to a new episode of Conan Exiles of Siptah. Now, I already tried to do this, but for some reason my video didn't get saved, so I will have to do it again. During the last episode, I fought a couple of the bosses from the Wild Hunt, and the one that didn't get saved, I actually got the Malodorous Grand Champion lure. So I pretty much explored a bit of the map, specific this bit, without actually being able to show you. I will go there again. The problem is I damaged my hunger blades quite a lot, so I got myself a couple of defiler figurines as well as others, and I'm going to head out to the pools of the grey ones in the beginning of the video, and then once I hopefully get some hunger blades, I can go after the bosses, because these are quite vital, to be honest. Yeah, so let's check. My cows have enough food. I have enough potions, so lucky for me, I'm already close to the pools of the grey ones. So I just need to quickly get in there and sort things out. As I was saying, the hunger blades are quite vital during these boss hunts, because I actually need to stack plenty of damage over time on them. I was hoping that the Challenger or the Jebel Sag Hunter Warpaint would actually suffice for taking care of the bosses from the hunt. Apparently it's not that effective. So with my claws already dealing poison and bleeding damage, I want to add the disease from the hunger blades. And then I will have to actually go after the bosses, including the rhino. I have no idea why these guys are not using weapons, but that's to my advantage. I think this would basically be a good time to visit the grey ones, since they want to fight unarmed, and get yourself some of these, which can be easily turned into obsidian. Okay, I think this is the first time I actually enjoyed going through here. Although if one of them pulls out a weapon, I won't be that happy. These guys are always quite tough.
Slaying.
I know it's an issue with the game, so this shouldn't happen, but it's an issue that I can actually live with this time. Okay, let's get some water first. Yeah, so I have over here some figurines. I have Amigo, Silent Legion, Husk, Ghoul. I have one of the Giant King, Blood Defiler. I have one of the Avatar of Bokrug, Loigor, two of the Spider of Lang. This one I haven't fought before, or I don't remember fighting him. And of course the Blood Moon Beast. I will start with the easier ones. So I've already done this episode. It's not something hard to do. Although it is a good opportunity to actually get some of these. And you can also get schematic fragments, which means you can get new recipes. Let's see, at this point I got myself the Wild Swing, which apparently I already have. This is not so fun. Let's go with the next one. These guys should be a little bit tougher. Yeah, so the good thing about them is that they do drop Silent Legion pieces, as well as schematic fragments. I'm not really interested in the pieces they drop. I was actually hoping for the heavy armor and the schematics to it. Well, mostly the schematics to the heavy armor, as I can always get it from jailers. I have no idea this can be dropped by them, but it's nice to know it. Okay, so let's go with the next figurine. After all, I don't want to stay here for too long. I want to be on my way after the Sacred Hunt bosses. Basically, during the last video I showed part of those bosses. I fought Panther, and I've also fought the War Hyena And the elephant. Yeah, so I am a bit annoyed by how the actions on the joystick have changed after the last update. It's making my actions harder. Sorry about that. It's making my actions harder by not working straight from the direction arrows. Basically now if I want to swap from one inventory, like when I'm looting an enemy, mine, I need to use the joysticks instead of the movement arrows, and that's annoying. It used to be much simpler before. Okay, let's go on with this. Let's see, and that's a ghoul figurine. Maybe I can get myself some more ghoulish gloves. Right, I got quite a few of them. It seems that almost each ghoul is dropping one. This one is also nice, but I don't really like blades that much. Okay, so now these are looted. It's time for the next. Let's see. It seems that I actually have some nice. I've learned some new recipes. Okay, so now it's time for the enemies who fight alone. Giant King. Okay, let's see. Usually he has good drops as well. Let me just clean up the area quickly. I really made a mess by leaving too many things out here. Yeah, so you can always harvest plenty of things from these guys, like demon blood and everything else. But to me they're not really worth it. These are okay-ish, the essences. Okay, so let's go with the real reason why I came here, the Blood Defiler. Usually he's the one who's dropping the hunger blades, and I'm actually hoping to get at least one set of them. So they are vital in my strategy when going after big bosses. Apparently I wasn't so lucky with this one. Okay, let's see. Maybe the second one will be nice enough to give me the Hunger Blades. If not, I'll just have to find another weapon, maybe some corrupted one. I'm not sure if they actually deal corruption to me or just to the enemies. As you can see, this guy can be easily defeated. It's not much of a challenge. And please tell me those are Hunger Blades. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm actually very happy that I managed to get them. I wasn't expecting to get them after failing the first time. But as I said, it is part of my strategy to use them, so that's a very good thing getting them. Now let's see the other ones. I think this one is also strongish, the Avatar of Vokrul. It might actually be stronger than the other ones. Has this special attack. See, it's takes my soul down. I think he's even stronger than the Loigor. I don't know why. I was thinking he's not that strong.
Death will be as meaningless as your
life. That's nice. Oh, actually dropped schematics. Now basically this one I think it can be used for fuel. It's not lasting so much though, so not really that good. I got myself another tablet of power. For some reason the Void Forge is not allowing me to learn the tablet of power, which is annoying. Because I have plenty of fragments of power and they're more useful when being turned into a tablet. Then again, it's what the game does, not what it should do. Let's see. Oh, this guy actually had 2 essences. And the greater, both the greater and the staple. That's nice. Okay, let's go next to the Loigors, I think. Now, these are basically twins. Okay. Bye-bye. Yeah, so they're definitely weaker than... oh. Well, not that weak, as I nearly died. But they do seem to be weaker than the avatar of Boklug. And they have some nice weapons. I can actually use these for my trolls when defending from purges. Yeah, so I was telling you about this one, the Malodorous Grand Champion lure. I will show you how to make one. The annoying bit about it is you need to wait 24 game hours for it to work. Otherwise you cannot use it. And unlike other items like eggs of certain animals or things like that, you cannot let them in your compost heap. You need to keep them in your inventory and basically have those 24 hours played. Okay, so definitely haven't faced this one, but I think I met him during a random event on the Exile lands. Okay, so let's play with the Hunger Blades. Yeah, so I definitely met this guy there. It's not necessarily the strongest one, but it's not so easy to kill him. And it's also spawning minions. What I can see is not actually... Well, it is a poisonous spider, so it's kind of hard to get poison damage, but from what I can see it's not getting even disease damage. That's interesting. Some venom sac. Let's see. Yeah, so the venom sac is always giving the same things. Not really interested in them. Okay, so you can harvest him and the minions. Not a bad way to get some ichor. Yeah, so another thing that I see changed is this one. You can go to the last inventory slot and then back to the first one by pressing down. This is not actually helping. It was for me it was useful before because I just kept it pressed and I would go to the bottom. I knew that. Now I need to actually go back again. Let's see, I managed to get special ammunition. I will have to get a look at those things, but that will be once I get back to my camp. Yeah, so these are kind of dying, the Hunger Blades, but I did get myself new ones and I'm happy about that. I know there are a couple of other items that can work the same way, but they don't do that disease damage. So I like the animation, but I also like the fact that it's causing bleeding and disease. basically with the Hunger Blade I actually feel like a Viking.
As meaningless as your
And I managed to break them. But I broke this guy as well. I have no idea what's attacking us. Basically the music from the game says something is attacking us. I couldn't see anything. Okay, so now I have the lost figurine, the blood beast. This guy is actually tough, and if he focuses on you, he will kick your behind. As you can see, he has quite strong attacks. And not ready to die so easily. More than that, it's funny to be can only use the trick. And that was so. Yeah, so he is not the toughest to kill, but he does give you these, the shining essence. More than that, he can actually drop one and be harvested for one, which is quite nice. And the little guys can be harvested for abysmal eyes. I don't really need those, so I'm not interested in keeping them. Yeah, so it wasn't necessarily the most productive way of getting things. I did get plenty of fragments of power, some greater essences, some stables, the shining. I got a few new recipes and a couple of these. Now these are worth it because I'm using them, my trolls are using them. So now it's time to return, get an enhancement on that Hunger Blade, on the Hunger Blades, which I just got. I replace the whole ones. It seems like these guys keep insisting on fighting me, even with their bare hands. Let's hope they don't pull out their weapons, because I don't have time for them. Although, to be honest, they are doing a bit of damage and they are quite scary even without their weapons. The good thing is that they're not making you bleed anymore. And the last two I'm not even going to fight, you can always go around them. Yeah, so I was already complaining during the last live stream that didn't get saved. For some reason, after the newest update, I need to hold the movement joystick in order to run pressed in a really hard way. It's actually making me feel like I'm breaking my joystick, and that's not very good, to be honest. It's kind of annoying. If for some reason you just lift your finger a little bit or don't apply as much pressure, the character will stop running, as it happened now. Basically, I have no idea how this happened. I've noticed a similar way for the horse, and I've tested the joystick on other games and it's working perfectly, so it must be something to do with the updates. Okay, so I got myself some of this, some new keys. Okay, it's time to do some recycling as well. As I wasn't aiming for my trowel, I was actually aiming for this. As you can see, I already have plenty of obsidian, and I got it the same way. Okay, so now I need... Well, I already have one of these, which is perfect. I don't have the Grandmaster ones. I'm really annoyed that I cannot get them. It's not so easy to get them on Siptah. Okay, so I can replace my old hunger blades. You can actually recycle them. I think it gives you star metal bars. Okay, let's drop off what I got. Yeah, so I have a decent collection of things over here, especially ghoulish globes, which I tend to use both for myself and for one of the trolls. I had a couple more bows, and I gave them to other trolls. Okay, let's check. They have plenty of food, which is good. I have plenty of these, although I think I will soon need a lot more. I will need... Oh, I don't really need it anymore. Yeah, so basically at this point I want to travel over here, where the Sacred Hunt merchants are, get myself a couple of lures, and Then I need to get myself next to the Heretics Hunt, where the Rhino boss is. Sorry, mate. And I also need to go after the other bosses. So basically I'll need a couple of things, a couple of lures. The good thing is I'm going to get my investment back. Basically each of the bosses drops over 10 gnarled fangs, so that's okay-ish. Yeah, so as always it's quite easy to find these guys. If you don't hunt the war hyenas at night, you can just follow that beam of light, which can basically be seen from nearly anywhere on the island. There are a couple of places where you actually need to be on high ground. Otherwise, if you're, for example, on the, let's see, if you're on the Ashen Island, there are a couple of mountains over there that might not let you see it. I have no idea. Ah, there he is. Or there she is. Yeah, so the Trolls, I'm not so happy about the bearers, to be honest. After the update, one of my tier 3, I think, tier 4, oh, it was a tier 3 bearer, was at level 20 with, I think, 10,000 HP, maybe more. After the update, it was down to nearly 3,000, maybe even less. So that's not a good thing. Okay, let's get to these guys. So basically, as I said, I've already made one of these Malodoros lures. In order to make those, you need this one, the Grand Champion lure, and that ancient blood you can get from the war hyena boss from the hunt. So at this
Lovely
point,
weather for a
I will
hunt,
get
eh?
one more war paint, even though they last. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go again after all bosses. Okay, so since it's let's call it doable, I might actually go to the elephant graveyard first. get the elephant done, get the brand of the elephant or the mammoth, whatever it was called. Then go after the rhino. I'm just hoping the maelstrom doesn't start again. Last time I had some issues with the maelstrom. I had to keep on moving because of it. Annoying horse. One, two. Starting to think there's something wrong with this. Because I used to get these guys down a lot faster. Okay, so, whoa! Well, might as well do it now. Yeah, so one of the issues at the elephant graveyard is that there might be an alpha elephant spawning over there, and you need to take care of that guy before actually going after the boss. So I'll try to leave my horse over here. If I remember well, this was safe for him. Unfortunately, nothing is coming. Yeah, as I was saying, this guy is over here. And there's also some tigers. Basically, you want to get rid of the elephant first, the tigers, so you don't have to fight them when you're fighting that boss. The reason why I want to do that is because you will be fighting pretty much defenseless. Since you have to take all your armor off in order for the challenger overpaint to get in effect. Bye bye, mate. Okay, let's... or maybe that one should be okay. Yeah, so I already have the paint on me. It stays for some time. As you can see, I'm immediately getting that challenger thingy. One more time, this is the location at the elephant graveyard, where you can find this guy, and you have to be behind this rib cage and find some chest over here. Usually that alpha elephant is here. You find this one with the mark of the elephant and the placement of the lure, and now you need to wish yourself good luck, because this guy is annoyingly tough. My advice, try to get into an open area like this one. Otherwise he might be on top of some bones. If you have strong enough claws, try to use them and go away quickly, because as you can see, it will eat up your potions, And now it's kind of hard to actually attack him when he's over there on top of that. That's why I usually prefer to get him somewhere in the open. So again, watch out for those annoying attacks. Out of the bosses, this one I think is the hardest, because it can deal all that much damage without a sweat. So basically, if you're not careful, it can always stomp you down. As you can see, I was quite far away from him and I'm still getting damaged. But with some patience and of course with some good weapons that can deal damage over time. Right. No. Heals myself, but actually taking quite a bit of damage. And this is why I wanted to have the hunger blade with me. Because this guy as many things to damage him as possible. And again, don't stay close. Bye bye, Mr. Elephant. I hope so. Yeah, so if you look well, it does have plenty of extra things stacked up over there. And it does charge as well. He will try to go after you if your claws are not keeping him at bay. Again, watch out for that attack. Yeah, so the annoying thing about this guy, even though he might not be the scariest out of all of them, is that he will do these attacks that can damage your claws and yourself. More than that, as you can see, this is an alpha elephant in size, and this is how much bigger this guy is. Again, you can get the mark of the mammoth, the brand of the mammoth, and plenty of these. And if you want to harvest him, you will get the same things you get from normal elephants, and you get the demon blood and sometimes some a random potion. Now it's time to get myself dressed up, because it's risky to travel like this, and the next destination will be, oopsie, this place where the rhino boss is. Now I just need my faithful horse. And be on my way. Yeah, so I was actually hoping to avoid the maelstrom, and I managed to do so. If you want to get yourself some elephant skins, you can play with these guys. Compared to that mammoth, they will be... You can actually defeat the whole pack of them. Okay, let me get some light. I don't really need it that much, but just to be safe. So last time I had some issues with my horse. It kept throwing me off once its stamina was drained. I'm trying to time it every time in order to stop before it's actually fully drained. I think that war hyena is after me. Yeah. Nearly forgot about this guy. He will come, one of them will come after you each night. And you might actually want to get these, since it's only one of them. Then that, I think he actually donated some extra. I see now he's giving gold coins, aloe extracts, and of course the map. Now, if you haven't seen the map, basically you can get it from their attacks, and it will show you the location on Siptah. For me, this pretty much looks like a flower, carnivorous flower, not necessarily like a map, but there's nothing I can do or say about it. Well, I can say it, but there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, so now I just need to travel. Let's see. I think through here. Get myself over here. Okay, so there's going to be a couple of enemies over there. So I want to wait a little bit for my horse to have full stamina, and then I can just go past them.
Blood of the serpent! Enemies at the gate!
I've already explored the area, so I'm not interested in stopping and fighting these guys. Now I just need to get myself to the other side of the redwood forest, to the beach, and then to that small island in the northwest where the rhino boss is. And I am on the, let's call it, right track. I really hate traveling at night, especially through here where you cannot see pretty much anything. I think I got myself into a place where I cannot go forward from. Yeah, that's why I said I hate traveling at night. On the other side, it seems like the morning is close. Let's check that map one more time. Yeah, so I'm going pretty much the wrong way. Almost better. So I will revisit the camps that I failed to... Well, I have no idea what actually made my video fail to get registered, saved. So I will be visiting the Stygian camps on that island as well. Okay, I have it for 5 more minutes, so it's okay-ish. Hello, bye-bye. Okay, so I am close to, let's call it my destination. I'm not necessarily there, but this is the point where my horse should stay, so I can explore that entire island. I'll just leave it over here. No idea why everything is going after the horse. After all, it's not the horse that's the dangerous one. Yeah, so basically at this point I want to go to here. There's some Stygian camp, then another Stygian camp, one more Stygian camp, and right there at the Gash, between the Gash and the Heretic Hound, you can find a place where the rhino spawns over here. Yeah, but before that I will take a short break and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back now. As I said, you can already see that exiled camp. It's basically some Stygian camp. There is a couple warriors, archers, and even some crafters. As always, these guys are in the area. There's also some links over here on the map. As you can see, there's quite a few of them. I think there's 4 or 5 in just this area. I can throw them in and play with them. Put me in a bad PT. Bye bye. Yeah, I always forget to get myself some food. So, as I said, over here, it's an unmarked camp, but it's a Stygian camp. I've already released prisoner some time ago. As I said, I got here without actually being able to keep the video saved for some reason. Yeah, so since we can release prisoners, there's also a jailer over here, which is happy to donate some key to me. As always, you can get the Stygian Invader armor pieces. They have some valuable loot over here. Not the best, but not bad. There's also a priest over there. That's not a set priest. You want someone for the set religion. It's not the named one, unfortunately. Okay, so now I can finally get that scout report. Wait, give me my potions back. Yeah, so there's quite a few things, including one archer over here. Got to die, now he's dead. There's plenty of loot to have around. Speaking of, these look nice, I'll take them. Basically the same loot that you can get from other Stygian camps. 2, 3, 4, bye bye. More loot. As you can see, this one is related to capturing thralls, and this is where you can free thralls from. Fortunately, these are not that special. And if I remember well, over here there's iron leg hole trap. Basically, it pops up in survival, and it's basically like a bear trap. Now I want to have a quick check. I know I discovered a couple of things while fighting at the Grey One's pools. For some reason they are actually badly mixed now compared to what it was before. Yeah, so this one I got yeah, they're really messed up now. They used to be better structured before. Raining Will I got earlier. And I have no idea what else I got from there. I actually forgot to check. Maybe this one, not sure. Anyway, let's go on. So basically this is what you can get over here. Now, a good thing about this island is that once you go through this area over here, you will start finding both bear cubs. But I've also found some saber-toothed tigers. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find any of their cubs. You can also find the Komodos. I'll just show you exactly where. It's basically just behind here. Yeah, so there's a lake over here. And in this lake you can find Komodos, Komodo babies. There's plenty of brimstone over there. There's also some bears. I want to go to the top and see the other lake. This is where the big guys are coming in. I'm not sure if they're stronger than before, or whatever's happening with them, but they are quite strong. So don't make light of them, they will kick your behind. Yeah, so basically up on these hills you will find some more saber-toothed tigers. As you can see, there's bears and these guys as well. Wait, down boy, down boy, down boy. And he's down. Okay, over there, there's another human settle. No, that one's actually undead, if I remember well. So I'll just get myself over there. I've got these big beasts around here, whatever they are. Now over here you have a small just under the watchtower. It's unmarked, but it is a small Stygian camp. There's apparently a dance or something you might be able to learn. Oh! And this guy had no mercy.
Set will glory in your death.
Yeah, for some reason I didn't really notice on the other islands, but on this one, when you're fighting someone and someone deals a blow, there's lots of blood on the ground or underground or something like that. See, if you look over there, you can see it. I have no idea why this is happening. I know it's supposed to be messy, but not this messy. Yeah, so this is a smallish camp. Apparently they have some. This looks like some sort of lotus. It's not working. Let's see if this one is. Apparently there's a Komodo over here. So it's Black Lotus. If you want some Komodo, you can get from here. don't know when the pickaxes stopped working on Black Lotus, but then again, who am I to judge? Over
Do
here,
not fear the
we've got
shadows.
some lore about the
Men,
island.
there are reports of walking shadows and accursed bands of humanoids
those.
around the tower. These reports are completely accurate. However, do not fear these strange shadows or these strange sorcery-touched humanoids. I command them. Salif.
Okay, so as I was saying, over there is an undead camp. The watchtower. There's a couple of undead over here, not very strong, but not bad. There's also some loot to have around. Bye. Apparently on this island, even the undead are bleeding. This is quite useful. Whoa, this is nice. I'll be taking those. So basically, if you want some heavy paddings, this would be a nice place to get them from. Whoa. Light paddings. Ah, this is nice. Although they're too heavy for me, so there we go. Nothing at the top from what I can see, but not bad. Okay, now on this side, if I remember well, there's more annoying saber-tooth tigers. I'm calling them annoying because during the video that wasn't saved, I couldn't find any cubs, and I actually want to grow some saber-tooth tigers. They are quite fierce, to be honest. There's that guy. There's more bears. Hello. Bye. Well, now it appears that I can't even find the saber-tooth tigers. The other time I found that guy. And another one. So this area is basically for these big guys. The saber-tooth tigers are over here and over here. Okay, so now I'm supposed to find a bridge. I hope. should be one down there, I think. And yeah, I think I just saw it. Yeah, so more bears. I actually didn't see that many baby bears over here compared to the last time. Okay, so as I was saying, over here, the gash is basically a broken bridge. Usually there's one bear over here guarding it, sacrificing itself for it. Bye bye. Yeah, so if you want, you can jump in there. It's nothing to do with you, or if not, there's also some more lore over here. And you can simply jump over here.
Only 2 people survived this night. I, Siptah, and my wife Freya.
Apparently some
Buck Hot
thing doesn't like us.
Head was by my feet.
Will be as meaningless as your life.
Dead.
And I have no idea what that was.
Blood and violence. A frenzy of crazed battle. Firelight.
I really have no idea what that was, because last time I was here, this didn't happen.
But I knew
Maybe it was a bear or
exactly
something.
how to move.
It didn't
I am
show
no
up.
sorcerer, but I blasted my enemies
Okay,
with
so as I
arcane
was saying,
powers. I am only a scholar.
this is between the bridge
I have
and the
studies to
camp.
continue.
This is where you find
My wife,
a rhino place.
she has fled.
Now I actually want to fight 2 rhinos, so
But
first I
trapped on
will
this island until
undress,
I
do
have
some
given
striptease. Get the first rhino. And then... yeah, so the rhino will spawn over there. Yeah, so after getting the rhino, I will go after the camp, explore it. Because I need to leave it some time in order to spawn another one. So I don't really need to spawn another one. Yeah, nearly forgot about this. So the good thing about the rhino is that if you have your trowel or trowels with you, it's going after them. You can easily stack clothes on it. It does have a lot of HP. I think plenty of armor, because it's hard to take down its life. In case of the elephant, it's tricky because of the fact that it keeps attacking. In case of this guy, it seems like it's actually hard to take it down. Yeah, so its attacks are not so hard. As you can see, my troll doesn't really get attacked badly. Doesn't get that much damage. Let me see if I can actually make him come over here, because it's getting too close to that camp. And I don't want to fight those guys. Yeah, so compared to the attacks of the elephant, this guy is nothing. Even the panther is doing more damage to both me and my trolls. This guy is basically focusing on one target and can make it regret that it's alive, or whatever it is. Not necessarily alive since you can summon it.
Yes, meaningless.
There we go, one dead rhino. Yeah, so once again you will get the gnarled fangs and the brand of the rhino. There you can harvest him. As you can see, since it's an alpha animal, it can give you the potion of natural learning. It's basically a demon version of the animal. And aside from that, the demon blood, and of course whatever things a rhino is dropping, although I haven't seen it giving the rhino hide. Yeah, so now I have the brand of the mammoth, I have the brand of the rhino. I will explore this and carry on exploring the island, get back to my horse. Then I want to go this way and visit the camp of the castaways. And then I want to show you a gold mountain over here. And then I will be going after the panther, which is over here, and what's it called? The war hyena. Yeah, so first, as I said, I am going after the heretic hound. Another Stygian camp. There's quite a few Stygians over here. There's an archer over there, like killing me last time. Well, tried killing me last time. Yeah, so you've got 3 levers over here. If you pull all 3 of them, basically, yeah, this will rise. If you have a skeleton key, you can get yourself a weapon from there. Basically, a legendary chest. There are also some graves over here. Usually they give you Stygian rider or raider pieces. Of course, there's one of these guys as well. A couple of loot chests. Of course, why would you be over? Let's see what this guy is. It's not necessarily so good thing, better.
The gods are displeased.
That's an armorer. I think there might be some at the, yeah. So it seems like the maelstrom is starting. It's a good thing I'm over here. There's more Stygians over here.
Conan Exiles, fight is death.
Yeah, so you can also find some more lore over here in the camp.
Deep into the unknown and seized a new
More
territory
things
for
to
our
loot.
kingdom.
This one.
Your sacrifice in this venture has been appreciated. Through the perils of the undead, the terrors of the storm,
Yeah, so
and the attacks of pirates,
you can also
you
get
have
yourself over
held
here next to this
steadfast.
archer.
My
There's
father
another
will
loot
reward
chest.
me well for all that
I've
you
already
have
gone up
achieved.
that tower. There's nothing in it, unfortunately. Another grave over here. Stygian shield. The reason why I'm able to dig out the graves is because I have the shovel, the grave digger. Yeah. Now it's time to explore the island a little bit more. Now, since it's getting dark, I also need to fix my torch in order to make it work for those 20 minutes. I just hope I don't need it for that long. I have no idea what that stone is supposed to be. I think after the last update something got messed up, because I haven't seen flying stones, especially ones that cannot be harvested or anything. So it might be a glitch. Aha. So I'm starting to think it's them big guys. Yeti look like guys. But they just don't show up. And that's exactly what it is, because they actually take those stones out of the ground and try to attack you with them. So it wasn't a flying stone, it was a missing Yeti or whatever they are. So okay, let's see. I think there might be a way to go on the other side, I hope. Yeah, so more saber-tooth tigers on the peak of the mountains. Yeah, so basically now I just need to get myself to the other side and back to my horse. As you can see, more papa bears and mama bears over here. So I think this is one of the most useful things in the game. And one of the things I like the most about this game, the fact that you can climb like a maniac. There we go, we have some baby bears. I already have bears grown, so I'm not interested in playing with them. And yeah, this is something I wanted to see. This guy is actually killer. The alpha saber-tooth.
Outsider.
Yeah, so the normal one are quite hard to get. Well, not at this point in the game for me, but if I was early game, they would kick my behind. The alpha one is actually a very strong predator. There we go, we got some more. This is a normal one. It's just making that elk look like it's nothing. And it made me look like I'm nothing. Bye bye, mate. So, my horsey is waiting. Hello, bye bye. There's not an actual point for me to fight these. I'm not here to fight them, I was only here for the rhino. As I said, now I have part of the island cartographer journey steps to go to the castaways, and since I want to avoid the maelstrom, I will do that. And as I said, I can show you a pretty interesting place where you can get a huge amount of gold stones. Once again, this is for kitty cats. Bye bye. Now over here is this. Okay. Here is my horsey. Yeah, so basically at this point I want to go. I'll basically try to go to here if I can. Once again, it's night and it's annoying. I don't really like traveling to the redwoods at night. I remember the first time I was playing and I got inside the redwoods. I saw one of those big Yeti-like monsters. And I was like, this is it, that's it, I'm dying here. Apparently, there are much worse things in the redwoods than those. The problem with traveling is not being scared of the beasts, as being annoyed by the fact that I cannot see too much in front of me. So I actually need to go on the other side. Looks like this is not the way, and I just missed it. Come on, shut up. Is this it? Nope. I think I need to either climb over there or... this is it. It was well hidden. Yeah, there's plenty of wolves over here. It's I'm pretty close to... what was it called? The ruins of something. To New Luxor. The ruins of New Luxor. And there's spiders, there's big yetis, wolves, and I think sometimes some bears and boars as well. Anyway, I'm not here to visit them, I'm here to just pass by using the redwood forest. There we go with Mr. Big Yeti. Bye bye. Come on, Mr. Horse. Go. Go! Yeah, as I said, some boars. Some bears. Something else. And I think now, yeah, I'm close to the refuge of the goblinoids. I'm not interested in these guys anyways. I think the maelstrom stopped. So basically I could go... no, it didn't stop. It was the fact that I was too close to it that I couldn't see it. I was nearly inside it. The reason why I'm avoiding it is because I'm not going to fight those beasts anyway inside the maelstrom, so there's no point in doing passing through it. As I said, I do plan to visit other sites, and I don't really need the essences. Usually when I need essences, I can just quickly go to the pools of the grey ones, as I did in the beginning of this video, and you can get plenty of essences over there. In fact, you might actually get more than you need. Once again, I have memories of my first time exploring the Siptah island, the Siptah map. I managed to get myself in this area, and I was building survival shelters. I didn't know anything about building bases or something like that. I think I played some other game at that point, which made me think that I need to be inside at night in order to survive. But there was nothing coming after me, which was good. Now, unfortunately, I don't really have any gold or anything with me to buy things from some of the castaways, whatever it's called. I just need to mark it on the map and that's it. I don't even remember what the island cartographer is giving you as a reward. I think you can craft some sword or something, which I'm not using anyway. Okay, so everyone is going down here. This guy is going down here. This is not bad. You don't need to actually tell these guys what to do as a certain action. You can just press that hold here and they'll stay. I just need to pop up over here and that's it. It's perfect. And for some reason they didn't want to listen to me. This is annoying. Usually when you are telling them to hold up to a point, they would stay in a point. Now apparently they are up to fight. And I don't want them to fight the castaways. Well, it is kind of my fault for setting them on aggressive, but even so. Bye. Yeah, so the maelstrom is over. Even if it wasn't over, I am safe since this beach, basically anything north of this along the beach is safe. On the other hand, it does make it easier for me to travel closer to my point. Basically, I need to get in this area over here where my first camp in the game is. That's where I like to start the game. If you want, you can watch the first episode of the live streams, and you'll see exactly why I choose that place. Although I did discover some interesting location last time I was exploring, which might be even more tempting. I have some bad memories from over here. I was trying to cross this bridge at some point, and my horse ended up flying both of us down. The good thing was that the horse survived. The bad thing was that I didn't. Now I just feel like I've left my home for a long time and finally returned to it. It's a strange feeling, to be honest. I don't really have that many things over here, but I do have a few. Including a big rhino. Well, a black rhino. An elephant and a lynx. Hello guys, did you miss me? Okay, I mold this. Not bad. Yeah, so basically whatever you see here, I'm not even using them. I stopped using them a long time ago. Apparently I do have a couple of things that might be useful. Not bad. I have more ghoulish globes over here, just in case. I will keep them here. These I will take with me. These I will take with me. But you'll be the one holding them. Okay, so as I said, I wanted to show you something with great potential. Let me see if I have any left in over here. Oh. On the other hand, I can take you with me. These with me. And so I have a good collection over here. Oh. I left plenty of things behind when I moved to the new location. I forgot to take these. That's okay. Yeah, so as I was saying, I wanted to show you this location. It's basically what I think the greatest gold mine in the game. I haven't found anything like it on the Exile lands, but here on Siptah I found more gold around. So basically it's over here on the map, close to the peak of this mountain. And if you actually harvest the nodes, well, I'm harvesting them with an Eldarium pickaxe, it's the best. Even if you harvest them with, let's say, steel pickaxe, you can still get plenty of gold. Usually those bits on the ground will be taken. Apparently I cannot take them anymore. Starting to think that there's something wrong with the pickaxe. Yeah, so you can take them manually. You cannot harvest them with a pickaxe anymore. I think the quantity of goldstone will decrease this way. Yeah, it will decrease by a lot. Those were quite useful. That's not gold, this is one more. So since you cannot collect these with your pickaxe anymore, and you need to do it manually, you will be able to still get plenty of gold, but from what it used to be around 2000 gold, you can now get around 100, 2000, which is very, very disappointing, to be honest. Okay, where was it? Bye. Okay, so now that I've come over here, it is time to travel all along the map. Get myself over here to the War Hyena and to the Panther, the Sacred Hunt. I still have 2 lores. Bye doggies. Yeah, so the main reason why I came here was to get that gold. I managed to get myself the tavern started, and now I can actually buy a couple of things from there and hire some horses. Come on, Mr. Horse, go. And I took the wrong turn. I always forget that if you come straight that way, there's a cliff. Bye bye, I don't have time to fight you. So I mentioned this during one of my other videos as well. I think during my first, second and third gameplay, I didn't find the horses that useful for some reason. I liked to chase around the map by myself, exploring while traveling from one part to the other. At this point they are becoming more and more useful, since I can just go past things, not care about them, mind my own business. Fortunately the trolls are not staying there for a fight, they're just coming over, and after running a little bit, no one is still following you. Now that I'm close to one of the lay shrines, during one of the next episodes I am planning on actually doing a search. I haven't done a search during this playthrough. I have been actually hoping to get the T4 not blacksmith, a T4 armor smith, an armorer. I have a tier 3 one, but tier 3 is not enough to get even stronger. So basically with the armor I have on and everything, I cannot complain that much, since there's no creature I cannot beat. Well, from the ones I'm trying to. I'm never fighting rock slides. It's something I don't think it should be done in single player mode. I think the rock slides were invented just for the multiplayer. I have been thinking of playing it online as well. I've never tried it. Okay. I am still on the right track. Yeah, so first I will go after the panther, and then after the war hyena. The reason why I'm doing this is because basically going after the war hyena is kind of additional. In order to summon the Grand Champion, you only need the panther, the mammoth, and the rhino. The war hyena is basically useful only after you get a tavern, and Zil the Wanderer, I think it's his name, comes to that tavern, and he will teach you lure corruption, which gives you the chance to craft this thing, the Malodorous Grand Champion lure. Now, as I said, I'm kind of annoyed about the Malodorous Grand Champion lure. First of all, because you actually need 24 game hours to use it. Second of all, because you cannot actually send it to a compost heap like other stuff can be sent, and make that expiry point go faster. Okay, so once again, if you want to reach the Panther, you will have to basically go through these camps. I prefer to have my horse with full energy and get my behind over here. And this is where you can find the spawn point of the Panther. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so basically this place is quite dangerous. Well, not the most dangerous, to be honest, but you have these right over here next to the spawning point of the Panther. There are a couple of sand beasts you might want to dismantle. Okay, so as I was saying, this is the exact location. Basically, you can come from here, from the spit, and through that crevice over there. Once again, it's time to strip away in order to gain the mark of the challenger. I already have more tattoos. I will use one because I'm not sure how long of a duration the other one had. I've got my lure over here, the champion lure. The cat will spawn over here, so you need to be careful about it. Once you get your trolls to fight it, will be easier. Unfortunately, it seems to be going after the horse, just like everyone else. I don't know why. When it comes to this one, again, I will use the hunger blades. My trolls are keeping it away. You just need to watch out because unlike the rhino or the elephant, it will change position from time to time. Now, the thing about this guy is that it will lose HP a lot faster than the rest of them. On the other hand, it does do damage with his claws. It can cause bleeding effects. As you can see, it's quite strong if you get caught in it. I'm not sure I want to be in that position, but then again, it's better than facing it. Although, to be fair, I am just making sure it's not going to make any more children, any more babies. Okay, so as I was saying, this guy is the one who's dropping the fastest out of all these creatures. And he's dead. Yeah, again it will drop, I think, around 15 or more gnarled fangs. And of course the brand of the panther. Now it's time to get my clothes on. You can harvest the little guy. Oh, nice, this one is actually giving you Shade Bloom. I forgot about that. Apparently it's also giving you Goldstone and Silverstone. And plenty of demon blood, which I don't need. Now since I am in the area, I want to check something over here at the spit. At some point I found a T4 armorer. I want to see if that guy was a certain spawn or if it's a random one. I think he was usually around here. Oh yeah, this guy was tough. Okay, so I think that armorer was over here. Yeah, so I'm not so sure it was a guaranteed spawn. Now I am a bit disappointed. I was hoping I can find him here again. Let's have a quick look. Maybe he was over here. Nope.
Die, outsider!
On the other hand, I did get to meddle with Skia, and yeah, she does drop something, and this time is a silverback gorilla. Last time I got myself the Yeti protector. So basically, if you need one of these guys, Yeti protector, silverback gorilla, or probably even the black Yeti, they will drop from her. Let's see if there's anything at the top over here.
Your death will be as meaningless as your life.
Sometimes I end up fighting more than I can chew. So I think these are the traps. That I managed to unlock as well by visiting the Stygians. Let's see if there's anything important over here. Apparently there is. Huh. I haven't seen these. I think they started being added after the update. It's an interesting thing, to be honest. getting armor parts like that. Come on. Give me an armorer.
Who
Want an
approaches?
armorer. You're not an armorer. Neither are you. On the other hand, you do have the pure aloe extract. And some shade blooms. Maybe the armorer was over here. Yeah, so I took a small detour. Nope. Oh, it jumped over there. That would be a really bad thing. Base, well, not necessarily the worst thing, since apparently I did jump after all. Okay. Come on, just stop it already. Okay, so now it's time to go after that war hyena. And I am actually very disappointed. I was hoping to have that armorer constant spawn. It isn't. It's annoying. Okay, so I think I can actually go through here. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I want to get rid of the token because it's too heavy. And basically I need to get myself over here. Not sure this is the best way to do it, but I'll give it a try. There are a couple of ways, if I remember well, to get to the blood mine. The thing about the blood mine is before actually fighting the war hyena sacred hunt boss, you will want to fight these guys, the first men. There we go, this is the blood mine. So yeah, basically you want to fight these guys, clear the area. As you can see, they are quite strong, and this is exactly why you should fight them, by taking them down. You will actually protect yourself, because when you're fighting the war hyena, you need to drop your armor. And these guys do quite some nice damage, to be honest. Which means you really don't want to fight them head on. Unfortunately, there's plenty of them over here. If you want to draw them out, you might actually want to shoot a couple of arrows. Otherwise they will come anyway, they see you from the top. As I said, it's better for you to be the one initiating this fight, than for them to do it. As you can see, one with proper armor on, the ones who are actually using their weapons could damage you quite a bit. Let's see, is there any of them coming? Basically, the sound of the music is saying yes. The fact that I cannot see any of them is a no. And the music stopped. Yeah, so maybe it can stop. Okay, where the Pikachu is, that one. I cannot see if there is one or not. I can hear them. And there was another one over there. Big one. Come on, mate. Get over here. Just leave my bloody horse alone. Bye-bye. Okay, now that there's no more background music, this is the exact location where you see the blood mine. It's the exact same spot. My annoying horse shouldn't be over here, but there's not much I can do about it. So once again, strip yourself. Get the champion lure. As you can see, it's showing the sign of the war hyena. Place it over there. Get yourself over here. The war hyena will spawn over there, so try to lure it in here if you can. You will need to watch out, this guy is actually dealing serious damage. As you can see, it's making my trolls bleed quite fast. The good news is that he's also taking damage, but as you can see, he is dealing a lot of damage. Unlike the other bosses, he's doing damage to both of my trolls. And he's doing a good amount of it. Still, since he is also taking damage over time, if you have a couple of Uralo extracts with you and some decent weapons, you will be able to face this guy. And basically, I think if those berserkers didn't have really good armor on, they weren't level Ep.20 and have very good perks in between kobolds. And bye bye Mr. Warping, huh? Okay, so as you can see, he is giving more gnarled fangs, but he is also giving the ancient blood. That was basically he's giving you ancient blood instead of those marked the brands. Apparently, it seems that some of these guys didn't have enough of fighting.
Outsider.
Bye bye, mate. That's just perfect. Bloody annoying torch. Yeah, so now I basically need to get myself, whoa, back here. I will drop by my camp, to be honest. I need to leave a couple of things over there. I'm going to fight you, bye bye. If you want, you can stand and fight those guys, but there's no point in it. I'm just going to swim or run my way, my camp. I'll leave a couple of things over there. And then head over to summon the Grand Champion. Well, first I need to make the lure for him. Now, unfortunately, the beaches are quite nice to go through at night. They're not that dangerous and you can see pretty much everything. Hello, Mr. Horse. Bloody hell, when you actually need them to. Incredible. So if you want, you can fight these guys. If not, you can just go past them. See? I have no idea what that was. That was interesting. Seeing my horse through that was like seeing some magic for the first time. Okay, come on horsey, go already. We need to go home. Get home, we're already going there. And then we need to visit the merchants. Oh yeah, this is where you can find the giant demon snakes, giant snakes or whatever they are. I don't care about them, I'm just running past them. can find yourself some kappas, some shellbacks over here. Raise them. And I think I took the long way. This is annoying. I was supposed to go the other way. But as long as I'm getting to my camp, I'm getting there anyway. And from seeing this camp of the Stygians, I know that I'm close. Yeah, so when you actually go for the Grand Champion, make sure that you have plenty of healing potions of pure aloe extract, because that guy is not just a werebear, he's the bloody beast. He will deal a lot of damage, especially since once again you have to fight without your armor on. Okay, Mr. Horsey. Let's see. First I need him to donate these. And I can also take these. Yeah, so there we go. Plenty of gold. Ah. I have no idea how to turn this on again. It's not the usual way. Okay, let's throw this in as well. That's quite a good amount of gold, to be fair. And it will be even better when it's getting to become coins. Okie dokie, let's see. Let's leave some of this over here. So I still have some pure aloe extracts, but I will probably need some more soon. And in order to make those, I will need a lot of alchemical base. I really hate what they did with this update. When it comes to going from one inventory to the other, it's absolutely annoying not being able to go as it was before. But I should get used to it, so I'm not that worried. Okay, so I'll leave these here for the moment, so I'm not using them there. Now one of you owes me something. You're empty. Yeah, so as I said, from that woman I also got myself the Yeti. Now I've got the silverback. As you can see, when it comes to size, the Yeti is a lot bigger. The thing is, the silverback is actually stronger from what I can see. The HP is doing very well. Strength, vitality, and grit, not so bad. Yeah, so I think the silverback, despite being smaller, might actually be stronger than the Yeti protector. I think only the black Yeti is stronger than this guy. Okay, so I had a rhino saddle and I have a rhino over here. This guy didn't get a chance to be tested in battle yet. So I'll just quickly leave a couple of things and then I can be on my way to Okie dokie. And then I can be on my way to summon the champion. So I can keep one of those, leave one of them over here. You have food, you have food, you have food. Yeah, so the nice thing about these guys is that you can actually stop the perk of irritating or not irritating enemies. Basically, this should be very useful if you have a tank to take the damage. You can leave the perk on for that one. We got the combat tactics, the following behavior, the distances over here. It's a lot easier to do that than before. Still not, some of the things are not that okayish about them. As I said, I do have some good perks on them. Basically, the first perk is not very good on her, but the Brute and the Might of Giants are good. So now, let's see, I don't really need all that food with me. And now it's time to actually turn these three into the Grand Champion lure. As I said, the Ancient Blood and the Grand Champion lure are basically making up this one. I'm not going to make another one, but I wanted to show you exactly how to get it during this episode as well. I'll show you in a couple of seconds exactly who teaches you how to craft it. Okay, let's leave these guys over here. I just hope this time they actually stay. Yeah, so basically when you place your tavern bar, you will have this guy,
I know
Seal the Wanderer, and he
when I
can
see one. Give me.
teach you.
That
Well,
being
you
said,
need to press that one in the middle, learn
no
Lure
matter.
Corruption,
Let
and
us
this is how you
libation
basically learn how to craft these.
palaver.
Uh, Unfortunately, you cannot craft them in your inventory. You will have to still go to the bright light over there and craft them. Okay, so let's go to the bright light. Once again, you will need that Challenger War Paint to fight the beast. On the other hand, you don't have to travel. You just have to buy one potion from the merchant, and that potion will teleport you to the location. For those who are playing on the Exile land, or they played before, it's basically kind of the boss chamber of the Midnight Grove. So some people are actually used to it. If you haven't played it before though, it will be a bit strange since it's not a familiar thing to see. So at some point I will need that maelstrom to be summoned, and then I can come here. Yeah, one of the reasons why I haven't done, as I was saying a bit earlier, I haven't done any searches during this playthrough. One of the reasons why I haven't done them is the annoying maelstrom, which basically stops your search, if I remember well. And each time I intended on doing a search, I ended up having a maelstrom just starting just a couple moments before, and that's annoying as hell, so I just stopped doing it or going for it. I do want to do one. As I said, I want to get myself a T4 armorer, and since you can basically summon the tier 4 surge, you can have a high chance to get one in there. I will do it at some point, and I will try to go with the tiers. Basically, they depend on that swirling chaos you're adding to. Okay, so as I said, you will need to craft the champion lure over here. 1, 2. In order to get the champion lure, you need the brand of the mammoth, brand of the panther, and brand of the rhino. So, mammoth, panther, rhino, they don't have to be placed there in that way. If you want the malodorous one, you need to also add in the altar the ancient blood. I already have one, so no point. Yeah, so now I actually need another champion lure.
Lovely weather
So
for a
once
hunt,
again,
eh?
trade with this guy, get the champion lure from him. Okay, now as you can see, you can basically craft both of them, but I only need this one. So unlike the other one, this one can be immediately accessed. You don't need to wait or something like that. Once again, you will have to place it over here.
Welcome, Hunter.
The reason why you need to actually wait until you have the lure
Happy hunting.
is because once you buy this, the potion of the hunt, you will need to use it, I think, before a minute. So we'll see in a second. Yeah, so yeah, it basically expires in a minute. So you need to use it. And as I said, it will bring you to something that looks like the Midnight Grove area. Initially I was scared, I was thinking that my trolls were not going to join me, but they will join you. I was hoping that the horse will not come. So hopefully it won't be killed. Once again, well, the good thing about this is that there's no enemies, well, except for the warbear. You can see its mark over here. So you can easily strip down. Get your lure. The warbear usually spawns over there. Now, I'm pretty certain it will go after my horse. No, bad boy. Yeah, so you will need to be careful with this guy. He is dealing a lot of damage. After all, he is the Grand Champion. My advice: let your trolls take and or troll, depending on how you're using them. Basically, in my case, the main reason why I'm using the main reason why I'm using the authority quirk and using two trolls is exactly this one. As you can see, they're stacking both bleeding and poison effect. I'll show you their equipment after I finish this fight. I'm actually happy that this guy is blocked over here, because last time he nearly killed me. Still, let's enjoy the fight a little bit. I'll have those two come over here. Yeah, so apparently the warbear is stuck. Which means, I'm sorry mate, we are going to kill you anyway. Don't expect it to always be this easy. This guy will fight. I think in a couple of seconds he will wake up. If I remember well, once he gets to a certain percentage of his HP, will get like some magic thing, some spiritual armor. So I think he's stuck right now.
Your death will be as meaningless as your life.
This is a bit annoying, to be honest. I was hoping to show you what he is actually capable of. It's not that easy. Yeah, so basically it will be the attacks he was doing in the beginning, and then I think once the HP goes to half, he gains like a spiritual aura or something on his head and back. Now I'm actually sorry for him, to be honest. Still, the strategy is the same. You need to stack plenty of damage over time. As you can see, he will say you shouldn't be dying, and the good thing about him is that he will drop plenty of gnarled punks. So that gives you more chances to buy extra loot. Go after each of those bosses, and then you can come at him. The good thing about him is he will give you Shade Bloom. He's giving you quite a good amount of demon blood as well. I don't need the bones, thank you. And another good thing, he's giving you the Tablet of Power. Now you can dress yourself up. Yeah, so I was saying I'm actually using a combination with the Authority perk for these guys. Aside from the armor, I'm using the Ghoulish Club on one of them, which adds the poison effect. And the second one is using the Sword of Champions with the bleeding effect, not to mention quite a high health damage. So basically they can stack a lot of damage, and when I'm also using these, which I went for in the beginning of the video, although the health damage is not high, you do have the bleed and the disease damage over time, so that's very valuable. Yeah, so once you're finished over here, as you could see, you can harvest the mushrooms, the flying manita, or what the name is. But once you're done with it, you just need to get over here. Unlike the Midnight Grove, it will not take you to Sepermeru, which is in the Exiled Lands. It just takes you back to the merchants. Yeah, so there we go. You're back here. Now, since you've gathered all that gnarled punks, you can get yourself to the guy who is missing. Where the bloody hell did he go? Annoying people. Yeah, so I have no idea where that guy went. Basically, he's supposed to be standing here, so you can buy more.
Another pilgrim
things.
enters the savage guard.
As I said during the last episode, you can actually leave the hunt. The problem is some of these guys will not attack you during the night, but you won't be able to gather their fangs anymore. Well, one per night is not that much, so it's not necessarily the worst thing. Okay, so I need to make this guy spawn. The best option I have is to go away from him. I'm going after these guys at the watchtower. Or maybe not. Hopefully it was enough to spawn him. Yeah, so I wanted to check exactly what he has for sale. I saw some items over there, and I think there's even a companion pet you can buy. Where the bloody hell did he go? Okay, so I'm taking that blood. Maybe that's why he wasn't here. Nope. Basically, I don't think this is supposed to happen. I've actually seen him here even close to when the maelstrom was happening. I'll just try one more time to go away from the location and then come back. I can actually go visit Buster's stand, but I don't want to. I want to make this guy spawn because I really need to buy that. Well, I need to see what I can buy. I don't have that many gnarled fangs, to be honest, so it's not really worth it, but I still want to check. It is a bit annoying, to be honest, because you have to keep investing them. Basically, you will need 10 each time for the lure. More than that. Okay, so he's here.
Lovely weather
So,
for a
as I
hunt.
was saying, you always need 10 for the champion lure. And then you need 1 for the war paint, you need for the potions, so it's kind of hard to gather them. Honestly, these are quite expensive, considering that they don't look like they're doing many things. This one I think is the mushrooms I saw inside that let's call it dungeon. This looks like, let's see if there's any, nope, not around. Maybe it's that basin over there, or maybe it's the one in the
Welcome, hunter.
other side. Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of these. You can get yourself wall paint of the mammoth, of the other things, emblem icon. Basically, this guy you might want to get, the war hyena hunter. It looks like he's a follower, and probably I will try to get more lure while waiting for this one to expire during one of the next episodes and fight the last boss. It is a bit disappointing, to be honest. Yeah, so I'll leave this thing over here. Yeah, you can actually grow the quantity, but it's not growing as fast as you might want it to. I think I started the episode with like 80 something, so I got around 70, which means that even if you're doing 4 bosses, you will need 40 to be spent. Then you need at least 1 of them for the war paint, and you also need 3 more for that vial. Basically, if you want to save a little bit, you can buy more lures, go after each boss, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 times. In my case, I basically need 3 of them done, because I'm not going after the ancient blood all the time. So that means if I want to come back with 3 brands, I will be using 30 gnarled fangs. They will give them back. Usually they give you at least 12 gnarled fangs back. So that's not a bad way to recover your investment. Still, you will need to reinvest part of them in more lure, get the Grand Champion lure. So you will need to grind a lot basically if you want to fight that. Well, if you want to buy things using gnarled fangs. It is a bit disappointing, to be honest, since most of the items are 250 or more. And if you don't just want to go after each boss over and over again, or traveling all around the map in order to fight them, it's hard to get it. Okay, so let's see. We have the war hyena coming after us. Come on, mate. 1, 2, 3. Bye bye. Yeah, so these guys can be a source. As I said, you can stop them from coming by asking that lady next to the merchant to stop them. The good thing about this is that sometimes the satchels also include gnarled fangs. This time it was 2. Sometimes it's more. I'm not sure exactly how many. So yeah, this is not bad. Now I am quite happy. I managed to finally get this done. It looks like I have plenty of waiting to do, unfortunately. Bye. Yeah, so as I was saying, it's quite disappointing. The fact that you cannot be attacked more times by that hyena at night. Honestly, I'd like a purge of those. I guess it would be difficult as hell to fight it. You would need to be well prepared, but being able to actually get 3 of those from, let's say, 100 enemies, even if you do have to fight them hard, it might be worth it. Yeah, so as I said, now I just need to see what else I can do during the next episodes in order to actually get some of that ready. I have way too much time to wait for this. I want to use it. It's annoying not being able to use it. Although I do have to make some more of these, but I can easily make them. I have plenty of Vala over here. So yeah, there we go. That's basically most of these things. Wait a minute. Now we can actually... So if I go attacking my thralls, blood spatters. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, Mr. Horsey, you are going over here. yeah, so basically this is it for this episode. Thank you for watching either the live stream or if you're watching the video after it's getting posted on my channel. I hope at least you'll find some of these parts useful, and I'll see you during the next episode. Bye bye.